Hi, JamesAnimalHarrison in this new lesson day. Today we're going to do a quick lesson and just talk about how you can use a drag in three different ways on the hands and then also a couple of ways on the foot. I'm not going to stretch this one out, but I'm going to keep this lesson pretty short. But the idea is if you don't want to drag is you can watch my lesson on that. But it's two notes on one hand and then a big note on the other. Like get a buck is what I say. Get a buck. It's a rudiment. You can go back and find the lesson on the drag rudiment and watch it if you want. Again, I just said get a on one hand, get a, and then buck. Those can be crushed, open, or even stretched out almost like a 16th note triplet, but I don't want to get technical. So if I'm doing eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, the most common pattern on the hi-hat in most rock music. I can actually crush the note in between. I can keep it a little more open. In that case, it becomes like a 32nd note, or I can open it up like a 16th note triplet. So I'm going to do that on the snare drum right now. Crushing that in. A little more open. Really open. So I'm going to put that on a beat. That's the crushed version. Now I'm going to do one that's a little more open. Okay, now I'm going to open that up to be like a 16th note triplet. If you don't know what that is, just use your ears. So you can use those three versions to really spice up your beats. So I'm just going to play a few different versions. So there's a subtle difference between those three. First one was really crushed, second one's open, but in a 32nd note form, and then the other one is more of a triplet form. So I can do that on any part of the beat, on the E's or U's or anything. So if I want to do like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, very common beat. Now I'm going to take that of the beat and crush that. I'll play it a couple times. Then the next two times I'm going to play it as a 32nd note type, and then the last time as a triplet type. So again. Like a triplet. When you get advanced enough, you could try to do some of those with your foot. Now, obviously, I can't crush my foot. It's not going to buzz. I'm sure people can do it. I don't do it. But early on, when I was a kid, I studied out of the Carmine Appice realistic rock book, and he had a lot of versions in there where you might do something like that. More a little bit triplet. Okay, so if you'll just practice those three different versions, it could kind of lead you into the John Bonham stuff. That's really cool. He did more of the triplet versions on a lot of things that he did. And it really can add a lot of cool stuff to some of the beats you do, especially if it's really slow. So that's my tip for the day. 3 different versions of a drag: a crush version, a 30-second note type version, obviously depending on the type of music you're playing or the timing of the music, and a more open 16th note triplet type version. You can do it on your hands. When you get more advanced, you can move it to your feet. Maybe we'll put that for another lesson. And again, it kind of leads into some things. One of the books that I was first introduced to it by, obviously I heard it, by Carmine Appice, does it a lot in his drumming, and especially if you go back and listen to some of the old stuff from the Realistic Rock book, or you go back and listen to Vanilla Fudge or Cactus. And then, again, a lot of the John Bonham stuff has this. So give it a try, see what you think. Thanks.